So I think that the way things have changed is, like I said, it's not just about the pay and the big name brand anymore. And the graduates going out into the industry also want to see that agencies are diverse and that they're bringing in diverse talent. And that, I think, is a big thing for me. People just have this expectation that, I'm not gonna name any brands, but I'm a big agency and I'm paying this much, and it doesn't matter what our level of diversity is. As long as this is a top student and we can match those two, then they're gonna come. They're gonna come to us, and that's not the case anymore. And a stat that can also back that up, because I'm also all about the facts, is we run it's not just my sentiment, but we run an employability survey with our students 6 months after they leave, and we just got the results from last year's survey. And the top reasons why, on the top reasons why graduates selected the job or the role that they're currently in, pay was number 6.
Wow.
So,
that is so far down. 6. Yeah. I'm trying to think of 5 different things that can go above that, and I'm like struggling to think of more than 3 off the bat.
The top 3 things were culture. Then it was being most closely aligned to what they were looking for in terms of their career aspirations. And then it was how much of a connection they felt to the role and the type of work that they would be doing. And I mean, like, just take that in, because it is a big shift. And I think, like, if you had done the survey a few years ago, well, I don't think I know, it would have been pay or the prestige of the brand or the institution that had made them an offer. And even more so when I look at, they are, on the survey, they go on to list all of the companies that they end up working for. And I can't even recognize some of the names because they're like niche boutique agencies. And then we have conversations with the graduates when they come in to collect, either their transcripts or final results or whatever. And they've started working, and ask them, how it's going. And they keep saying that it's, they can relate to the work that they're doing. They feel valued. They feel like the work that they're doing matters. And so they often talk about the environment and the culture and what the company stands for. So those are some of the things that I think that we need to focus on, because we don't. In the past, it was about, you worked your way up by working the longest hours, and we will often like put that under the guise of, you've got to do it because you need experience. But now, if you're going to institution, and not that you don't need the experience, you do. Of course, you need experience to move higher up, but you need the experience coupled with being mentored, being given guidance, being given the space to grow and to think on your own, and creating a space that encourages free thinking. So I'm not gonna talk too much about the pay side and the long hours, but some of the things that I think it was TBWA that also did a global survey on the future of talent in the industry. And one of the quotes, I'm gonna actually pull it up. It says like, long hours without recognition or reimbursement under the guise of experience has just continued to create extremely low morale among staff coming in, with multiple stories of mental health issues due to expectations at a senior level. And that's kind of been what the industry has expected. So in that survey, they also said, and this is some of the things that we need to look at, is work-life boundaries, because that's one of the big things that often comes up when we chat to our students and when we chat to them when they go into the industry. They want an employer that actually helps them get a balance between their personal and professional life. They want to have stability. So I think we would often, especially in the agency world, you would take the junior people, they'd work 3 days on a brief, and then they're not even finished on that one, and then there's a more urgent brief that comes in, and then you move them over, and they've got to like completely refocus their mindset and try and work on this new, client and new brief, and you expect them to just click. They want stability in the work that they're working on, and they want, I think, what is it called now? Mind maintenance. It's like the new buzzword. It's just important to be in a space that provides them care for their mental health and proactively supports their emotional well-being, because those are the things that they're looking for.